betrays the shield, covered by the blood. Watch this. Walking through the fire, but I don't get burned. Covered by the blood, that's what I learned. Ain't no weapon front against me gonna prosper. Protected by the blood like a helicopter. Hovering over every step that I take. Aiming, throwing shots, but they all gon' break. Against the covering that's wrapped around my soul. Covered by the blood, that's how I roll. Bulletproof mentality when I step outside. Covered by the blood, that's my pride. Not in myself, but in what he did for me. Got a sacrifice, setting my spirit free. From the curse, from the hex, from the evil eye. Covered by the blood, reaching to the sky. Then the triple force field all around. Protected by the blood, safe and sound. Plotting in the dark where they can't touch this. Covered by the blood, supernatural bliss. I'm knowing that I'm guarded day and night. Walking in authority, walking in his might. Covered by the blood of Jesus, nothing gonna feed us. Protected on all sides, where his covering resides. Covered by the blood today, enemy can't make me sway. Standing in his grace, secure in every place. Plagues passing over cause the blood's on the door. Covered by protection like never before. Ancient power still working in modern times. Covered by the blood, that's how I climb. Over every obstacle the devil throw my way. Protected by the blood every single day. Nothing getting through this sacred seal. Covered by the blood, that's the real deal. Accidents avoiding me left and right. Covered by the blood day and night. Divine intervention in situation critical. Guardian angel working, nothing mystical. Just the promise of his word activated. Covered by the blood, I'm protected, elevated. Above the schemes that try to take me down. Wearing his protection like a royal crown. Immune to the poison that the serpent tried to spread. Covered by the blood from my feet up to my head. Total coverage, no gaps in the armor. Protected by the blood from all harm. Physical, spiritual, emotional defense. Covered by the blood, that makes sense. Why I'm still standing when others fail. Protected by the blood, doing well. Blood applied, sanctified. Can't divide what's fortified. Sealed and sure, I endure. Blood so pure, that's the cure. Marked by the blood like a target inverted. Off limits to darkness, they've been alerted that I belong to the King of Kings. Covered by the blood, that's the thing that keeps me safe in dangerous territory. Walking in my calling, living out a story. Protected on assignment wherever I go. Covered by the blood, friend info, no. Can't be touched by schemes in the midnight hour. Covered by the blood, that's my power. Source of strength when I'm feeling weak. Protection when I can't even speak. A prayer cause I'm overwhelmed with life. Covered by the blood through every strife. Automatic gifting system activated. Protected by the blood, celebrating. No evil gonna prosper in my atmosphere. Covered by the blood, year after year. Generation to generation, it's my inheritance. Protected by the blood, that's deliverance from every trap that's set along my path. Covered by the blood, avoiding wrath. That's never though without the covering. The black foot up, discovering new levels of his faithfulness each day. Covered by the blood, come with me. Storm or sunshine, lost again. Protected by the blood through joy and pain. Nothing separates me from his love divine. Covered by the blood, that bloodline runs through my spiritual DNA code. Protected by the blood on this road. Blood cover never expires. Protection never tires. Cover from the crown to the soul. Blood of Jesus make me whole. Walking in divine protection. Heaven's perfect intersection. Covered by the blood for life. Let's go. Faith is certainty, not hoping that it might work out. Just knowing that it will eliminating all the doubt. Unshakable conviction deep inside my soul. Faith ain't wishing, it's being absolutely whole. I don't second guess what God already promised me. Faith is certainty, not possibility. It's the evidence of things I haven't seen yet. But I know they coming, that's a guaranteed bet. They ask me how I'm so showing, nothing showing. Cause faith is certainty keeps me going. Through the storm, through the drought, through the darkest night. Unshakable faith, burning bright. Faith is certainty, not maybe, not perhaps. Faith is knowing, bridging all the gaps. Between promise and fulfillment, I stand sure. Unshakable certainty, faith so pure. Can't shake me, can't break me, I already know. Faith is certainty, wherever I go. Not hoping, not wishing, but knowing for sure. Unshakable faith, that's my cure. Let's go. Look, most people operate on hope and cross state fingers. But
But my fake certainty that lingers in my steering like a guarantee from heaven's vault. Unshakable, it ain't my faith's fault. I don't pray and wonder if he heard me speak. Faith to certainty, I know he'll come through this week or next month or next year. Timing's in his hand, but the outcome's certain. That's where I stand. People question why I'm calm when storms arise. Faith is unshakable certainty inside me. Not depending on feelings or what I perceive, but anchored in truth that I believe. Faith is certainty, not maybe, not perhaps. Faith is knowing, bridging all the gaps between promise and fulfillment. I stand sure. Unshakable certainty, faith so pure. Can't shake me, can't break me. I already know. Wherever I go, not hoping, not wishing, but knowing for sure. Unshakable faith, that's my cure. My faith ain't based on what I see in front of me. Front is unshakable certainty of what's gonna be. The substance of things, hope for substance, not shadow. Faith is certainty, that's the code I follow. When doctors say impossible, faith says, watch this. Unshakable faith that'll never fade. It's not arrogance, it's assurance divine. Faith is certainty, his word is mine. When circumstances scream that it's impossible now, faith is unshakable, I still know how to stand on his word without wavering at all. Certainty keeps me from the fall, so I declare victory before the battle's won. Faith is certainty, it's already done. Not presumption, but promise-based belief so strong. Unshakable faith all day long. Faith is certainty, not maybe, not perhaps. Faith is knowing, bridging all the gaps between promise and fulfillment. I stand sure. Unshakable certainty, faith so pure. Can't shake me, can't break me. I already know. Faith is certainty wherever I go. Not hoping, not wishing, but knowing for sure. Unshakable faith, that's my cure. Faith in knowing, not hoping. Certainty, not doubt. Unshakable, that's who I am.
Yeah, love God above all things, that's the first commandment. Not just when it's convenient, that's my true abandonment. To anything that tries to take his place on the throne, he gets priority, he stands alone. Before the money, for the fame, before the girls, God comes first, he's worth more than pearls. Above my dreams, above my plans, above my pride. Loving God supremely is where I reside. They ask what I love more, the answer's always him. Above everything else, nothing grows dim. My love for the creator, who made me from dust. Above all things, in God I trust. Above all things, he's my number one. Above all things, God's only son, Jesus gets the highest place in my heart today. Above all things, that's how I pray. First place, first love, nothing else compares. Above all things, the answer prayers. Above all things, the answer prayer that is complete. Loving God above all, that's my heartbeat. Loving God above all, that's my heart. Look, I had to check my heart, see what I value most. Was it God or was it things that I could boast? Had to rearrange my priorities straight. Put God above all before it's too late. Above my reputation, what people think of me. God's opinion matters most, that's how I'm free. From seeking validation in temporary places. Loving God above all, I see his faces in everything I do, every choice I make. God comes first, that's the stance I take. Above my comfort, above my desires too. Loving him supremely, that's what I choose to do. Above all things, above what that's only son, Jesus gets the highest place in my heart today. Above all things, said if you love Father, Mother more than me, you're not worthy. That's the reality. Above family bonds, above friendship strong. God deserves the highest love all along. That don't mean neglect them, just means keep it real. God's the source of love, that's the deal. When he's first, everything else falls in line. Above all things, his love divine. Above my career, above my success goals. Loving God supremely satisfies my soul. Material things fade, but his love remains. Above all things, he breaks the chains. Let the Lord your God with all your heart. That's the command right from the start. With all your soul, with all your mind. Above all things, this truth you'll find. Not lukewarm, not halfway committed. Above all things, fully submitted to the one who gave his life for me. Above all things, that's where I'm free. I used to love money, chased it like it's God, but that's idolatry, now I find it odd how I place things above the King of Kings. Now I love God above all earthly things. Above my phone, above my social media feed. God gets my attention, he's all I need. First thoughts in the morning, last thoughts at night. Loving God above all, that's my delight. Some love pleasure, some love power and control, but I love God above all, he owns my soul. This ain't religious duty, this is pure devotion. Above all things, he sets me in motion. When push comes to shove, and I gotta choose sides, God wins every time, in him I abide. Above comfort, above safety, above what makes sense. Loving God above all is my defense. Above all things, my number one, God's only son. Jesus did the highest place in my heart today. Above all things, that's how I pray. First place, first love, nothing else compares. Above all things, he answered prayers. Above all things, 10 years until I is complete. Loving God above all, that's my heartbeat. Loving God above all, that's my heartbeat. He's first, always first. Above everything, it's real love, God overall.
Midnight prayers when nobody's watching me. On my knees pouring out what they can't see. Fighting battles in the dark privately. Midnight prayers, God's the only referee. To the struggle that I'm facing in the silence. When the world is asleep, I'm in compliance. My breaking point showing defiance. Midnight prayers forming alliance with heaven when I can hold it together. When I'm crying out in stormy weather, knowing God sees me like no other. Never. Midnight prayers, my strongest endeavor. To make it through another day alive. To find the strength to survive when nobody knows I barely thrive. Midnight prayers, I swear I the throne with my real emotions shown. Not the mask I wear when I'm going through the motions, pretending I'm flowing. Midnight prayers, sees I'm sowing in secret where only God can see.
Midnight prayers, tears on my pillow. Nobody knows the battles I go through, but God sees me when I'm feeling hollow. He hears my cries when I'm at my lowest low. Midnight prayers where the real me shows, in the secret place where only He knows.
Look, but they I'm smiling like everything's fine. But midnight prayers reveal what's really on my mind. The pain I carry that I hide behind, the struggles that nobody can find, unless they see me at 3 in the morning, when I'm breaking down without warning. When the weight of life is performing, midnight prayers constantly forming my character through the tears I shed when I can't sleep in my bed, wrestling with thoughts inside my head. Midnight prayers being led by the Spirit through my darkest hours. When I feel like I lost all my powers, that's when God's presence showers. Midnight prayers building towers of faith that nobody sees me construct. While they sleeping, I'm being conducted by heaven's hand when I'm corrupt. Midnight prayers I erupt in worship even through the pain.
Midnight prayers, the secret place where God and I come face to face. No pretense, just His grace, covering every tear trace. He sees my heart at His face. Midnight prayer.
Yo, people see the victory but not the fight. They see the morning but not the night. When I was crying out of sight, Midnight prayers burning bright in the darkness of my private struggle, where I'm honest about my hustle. Keep faith when I'm in the tussle. Midnight prayers, God's rebuttal to every lie that says I'm alone and nobody cares about what I'm going through at home. When the lights off and I'm prone, midnight prayers fully known by the God who never sleeps or slumbers, who's aware of all my numbers. With tears cried, that's what encumbers. Midnight prayers, God remembers every single one I ever shed, every word I ever said. When I thought hope was dead, midnight prayers being fed by His presence in my lowest state. When I'm crying at heaven's gate.
Your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. Every midnight prayer you prayed, every tear that you laid at His feet won't be in vain. He's collecting all your pain. Midnight prayers breaking chains in the spiritual domain.
So, to everyone fighting battles in the dark, who cries alone leaves a tear mark on that pillow feeling stark, on that prayers leave a spark. Hope that God sees everything, every struggle, every sting, every burden that you bring. Midnight prayers to the King who sits on heaven's throne, aware of every silent prayer, every moment of despair. Midnight prayers, He's right there in the room with you crying too, feeling everything you're going through, making something beautiful and new. Midnight prayers breaking through the darkness with His light eventually. The secret is He sees essentially, building your testimony exponentially. Midnight prayers consequentially leading to a breakthrough that's public, but nobody knows what it took. The subject of your private war to construct. Midnight prayers, God's conduct through your pain and the purpose and power. Every tear's a seed in this hour that's gonna bloom into a flower. Midnight prayers, heaven shower of blessing coming from your secret place, where you and God met face to face.
They see the smile, but not the tears. They see today, but not the years of midnight prayers and hidden fears. But God was there, He always hears every word whispered in the night, every prayer that made it right. Midnight prayers gave me mine. Now I'm walking in His light.
In the silence He works, even when I can't hear. God's moving behind the scenes, He's near. Just cause it's quiet don't mean He disappear. In the silence He works, making it clear that His timing perfect, even in the wait. Haven't never been out, I've never been late. Just cause I don't see it don't mean He ain't orchestrate. In the silence He works, shit to my fate, from what it was to what it's meant to be. Working overnight when I can't see, building my breakthrough strategically. In the silence He works, guaranteeing me victory when the process was slow. God's been working things I don't even know. In the silence He works, don't be deceived. Just cause you can hear don't mean the energy. Progress in your situation, but believe heavens never stop, they don't leave. God's working hard, making you succeed. In the silence He works, planting the seed. Look, silence don't mean absence, that's a lie that the enemy wants you to buy. But God been working on the low, on the fly. In the silence He works, reaching the sky of impossibility and pulling down a blessing. While you sleeping, He's progressing your situation, no second guessing. In the silence He works, confessing that His ways are higher than what we understand. He moving pieces according to His plan, working miracle behind the scene. In the silence He works, taking a stand against everything that tried to block your way, clearing paths while you pray. In the silence He works, never stop, opening doors and aligning the props. See your breakthrough, reaching the top. It's a blessing when it finally drops. He's been working behind the shots. In the silence He works, connecting the dots. Yo, when you can't feel Him, don't think He went away. God's working hardest on the silent days, rearranging circumstances in amazing ways. In the silence He works, through the haze of confusion He's bringing solution. Working on your breakthroughs, the execution, behind the scenes causing revolution. In the silence He works, no pollution. A doubt can stop what He's constructing. Your destiny He's reconstructing. Every setback He's deducting. In the silence He works, conducting a symphony of favor in your life, cutting through the struggle and the strife. In the silence He works, ending your fight. They think 'cause heaven's quiet, that God ain't moving, but that's when He's really proving His power, what He's improving. In the silence He works, grooving to a rhythm we can hear, yeah. Making sure we don't forget that He never left, no regret. In the silence He works, placing the bet on your future, on your success, working through your mess, bring you from less to bless. In the silence He works, manifest destiny that was written before time. I linked everything so you can climb to the promise. That's the rhyme. In the silence He works, in His prime, power moving
the quietness He's appeasing. Your future with blessings He's releasing. When the time is right, never ceasing. In the silence He works increasing. What you thought was decreasing, your faith while He's piecing together your miracle. Yeah. So don't mistake the silence for His absence. God's working with intense presence, making moves with holy essence. In the silence He works the evidence. Will show up when the season shifts. His invisible hand lifts every burden, every rift. In the silence He works the gift is being wrapped behind the curtain. One thing for certain, God's been working, that's for certain. In the silence He works for certain. His authority over your situation, causing transformation and elevation. In the silence He works, no hesitation. Just His faith that what He started He'll complete. Every promise He'll repeat, bringing victory so sweet. In the silence He works, can't be beat. His time is always perfect, always right. Even through the silent night, He's been working out of sight. In the silence He works, bringing light to situations that seem dark and dumb, but God's been working, having fun, showing that He's the one. In the silence He works, battles won. Yeah. Haven't never been silent, always been working violent to get your enemies compliant with your blessing. In the silence He works, always has, always will. Trust the process.
Voices in my head telling me I ain't enough. Anxiety screaming loud, trying to call my bluff. Negative thoughts coming at me rough. Voices in my head making life tough, but I'm learning to distinguish what's from heaven, what's from hell, trying to mess with my blessing. Every thought I'm not second guessing. Voices in my head, God's progressing. My ability to hear Him through the noise, to recognize a still small voice above the chaos. I can make a choice. Voices in my head, but His voice cuts through the static and the lies, opens up my spiritual eyes to see the truth beyond disguise. Voices in my head but God denies access to the enemy's manipulation, teaching me spiritual separation between His voice and Satan's imitation. Voices in my head need evaluation. Voices in my head screaming different things, but God's voice is louder. I hear the King speaking peace over everything. His truth is what I'm echoing through the mental war that anxiety brings. Voices in my head but my God sings.
Look, my mind's a battlefield where voices compete. Depression whispering defeat on repeat. Fear telling me I can't handle the heat. Voices in my head but God's heartbeat is stronger than the rhythm of my anxiety. Louder than the doubts trying to quiet me. His voice breaks through with authority. Voices in my head but His majority wins every time when I tune in right. When I filter every thought in His light. When I take every voice and make it fight. Voices in my head but God's might silences the ones that don't align with His word, with His design. For my life I decline. Voices in my head that are undivine. I'm taking back control of my mental space. Learning God's voice, learning His pace.
Voices in my head won't control me. God's truth is what I let unfold, and in me His words are what I hold to see. Depression's voice don't know the key to my mind. God sets me free. Voices in my head but victory.
Yeah, intrusive thoughts trying to dominate. Anxiety creating scenarios to demonstrate fear, but God's voice can penetrate. Voices in my head, He'll eliminate every lie that's been planted deep. Every negative thought that tries to creep into my consciousness while I sleep. Voices in my head, but God will keep my mind stayed on Him in perfect peace. That's when the mental warfare ceases. That's when the negative voices decrease. Voices in my head find release through worship, through His word, through prayer. When I focus on His presence there, the chaos can't compare. Voices in my head, but His care drowns out everything that's not from Him. Turns the volume down on every of hell, trying to make my future dim. Voices in my head but on a whim. God speaks and everything shifts focus. His voice is my holy locus.
My sheep hear my voice and they follow, not the voice of strangers hollow. Empty promises they try to swallow, but my voice leads you to tomorrow, where peace resides and fear is gone, where truth defeats the lying con of anxiety's never-ending song. God's voice where you belong.
So I'm training my ear to hear Him clear, above the mental noise and the fear. His voice is what I wanna be near. Voices in my head disappear when I focus on what He's saying to me. When I let His truth set me free from the prison of anxiety. Voices in my head I can see.
The difference now between what's real and what's designed to make me feel like I'm broken beyond what I can heal. Voices in my head, I appeal to heaven every time thoughts attack. Use the scripture to push them back. God's voice keeps me on track. Voices in my head, cut the slack. I'm giving to the lies anymore. Opening heaven's dial door, learning what his voice is for. Voices in my head, I ignore the ones that contradict his word, the ones that keep me feeling stirred, but worry feeling blurred. Voices in my head, what I heard.
God's voice saying I'm gonna be alright, alright. That I'm gonna win this fight. That his truth is my birthright. Voices in my head, but his light exposes every dark thought trying to stay